So, herzlich willkommen zu einer weiteren Ausgabe Smackdown vs. Raw 2007. Jetzt steht ein wegweisendes Match an. Triple Threat Match, Undertaker, Chris Benoit und meiner Wenigkeit. Schauen wir mal, was passiert.
What do you want, Taker?
Save your hostility for the ring, Benoit. I came to tell you that I look forward to laying our differences to rest at No Mercy.
Aren't you forgetting about somebody?
He is a distraction. This began between the two of us, and by all rights, it should end between the two of us.
I hope you're not suggesting that we form some kind of alliance. Because I don't care which one of you I have to force to tap out tonight.
I'm not suggesting anything of the kind. I've said all I came to say. Actually, there is one more thing. I hope you have no illusions that you will make me submit tonight.
Ja, Undertaker, Chris Benoit, Shawn Michaels in einem Triple Threat Match. Der Gewinner, also der Verlierer ist draußen für No Mercy. Der Gewinner darf sich die Matchout aussuchen. Da bin ich gespannt. Puh.
If the city's so nice, they named it twice. Tonight, Smackdown comes to you from the Big Apple, New York City.
A place that I am very proud to call home, Cole, and also a place that I'm proud to say I made my WWE debut.
It sure is, Parker. And you know, it's always a huge event whenever Smackdown comes to the city that never sleeps. Look at that. That's the way to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
He was one step ahead on that one.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're going to be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain is that much worse.
Emotional? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, I've been in the locker room after a match and seen the superstars who don't get their hands raised. You can literally feel the disappointment radiating off them. It's not a pretty sight. Nice reversal.
I think Benoit might have lost a step or two when he took that little vacation from Smackdown.
You know what I'm
saying? We all know that the competition on Raw isn't exactly impressive, and I think Benoit might have gotten a little rusty.
What are you talking about? If anything, Benoit's become more impressive since he went to Raw. It's great to see him in action again tonight.
Oh man, these fans are fire. Here's the pin. This could be it.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
You're not going to hear me say this much, Cole, but I definitely agree with you. This has all the makings of a nice, long feud.
I don't know how nice it is, but there are certainly some issues between these superstars, and I think this match might only exasperate them.
Please, Cole, watch your language, will you? It's a family show.
Oh shit, das wollte ich nicht.
Oh, never mind.
These WWE fans just can't get these superstars.
And I'm glad to see it. A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining to listen to you try to call a match all by yourself.
Bisschen mitmischen, bisschen aktiv.
When you talk about a man who's done it all in this business, you don't have to look any further than the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels is definitely a legend. You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much.
Das ist nicht gut.
That's exactly what I'm saying here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see him paying off.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually make a guess then?
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
Oh.
You reversed it. That was a textbook reversal.
Nein.
Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust
So
me,
wieder
you
ein
can
bisschen
cut this tension
rausgehen.
with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars, Taz. I don't think any
On the mat, shoulders down. This could be it.
Das wollte ich auch nicht.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. And injured
Oh.
superstars like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able
Oh.
to fight it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole. This business is...
This superstar is all fired up.
Ah, ich kann keinen Finisher storen, Alter.
Yeah, well, tell you what. One mistake and we're gonna see that fire go out pronto.
Immer kriege ich eins auf die Schnauze.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy.
Oha.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
Wow, great reverse. You know, there's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that, Taz? The dead man has proven himself time and time again. I highly doubt that that will change if he lost this match, which I don't think he's in danger of doing, by the way.
Here's the pin. Chris Benoit is a great technical wrestler, no doubt about it. But after taking all the abuse he's taken in his career, I don't know if he's got what it takes to win here tonight.
The smart money never bets against Chris Benoit, Taz. He's got a well-earned reputation for coming out ahead in just about any encounter.
Oh, looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move, in my opinion.
Come on, you just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover, neither. You gotta stay on him and wear him down.
But what about picking your spot?
You gotta be careful when you're going up there.
Das wollte ich
Capacity
nicht.
crowd, the adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey, Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed to be calling this bad boy right down the middle.
Oh.
He's 3 seconds away from a win. You know, instead of showboating to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz.
Wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, Parker. And this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
These superstars give everything they got when in a match like this. But a lot of people don't realize what they sacrifice behind the scenes also.
No question. If you want to make it in the WWE, you've got to sacrifice just about everything for your career. It has to be as important to you as anything else in your life.
Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his
Der hat
style of
gesessen.
match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
This is getting up there, Cole. You know what? If he sticks around too much longer, the HBK is going to stand for Has Been Kid. He's tuning up the band.
And there he goes.
Whew.
Sweet chin music.
The thing you got to remember about The Undertaker is that 50% of his style, his offense, is about getting inside the
Alter,
hand of his
nein.
opponent. If you can keep your cool, keep your head together in the ring with him, you're halfway home.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience.
Recht ist trotzdem.
Free right here.
Ah, der Undertaker ist wieder da.
You know, Cole, I got a lot of respect for Chris Benoit, but he also jumped back and forth
Oh.
on Raw and SmackDown more than any other superstar. It almost looks to me like you might be choosing the path of least resistance, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I doubt that very much, Taz. Chris Benoit never runs from anything. He's no coward.
Whoa, listen, I'm not calling Benoit a coward. I'm just saying that he might have a knack for picking his spots. He's got a surgically repaired neck, don't we forget. Who could blame him for wanting to take things easy?
Well, from what I've seen of Chris Benoit lately, he does everything but take it easy.
All right, Cole, you know what?
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
I think we're hearing the First Amendment in action here tonight, Taz.
It's a great thing to hear, Cole.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle.
Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd. He's going for the pin, Cole. Man, I can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far.
How could you not be impressed, Taz? These are some of the greatest superstars in the world, doing what they do best.
Hey, slow down, girl pants.
Oh.
I went into this
Here it is, Taz. He's built.
He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up and up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules
Steh
than
auf,
others.
steh auf,
You know what, Cole?
steh
If
auf.
you're gonna get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, he's going for the cover, Cole.
I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the...
You know what's coming next.
Oh shit.
Pile driver. How many superstars
Oh, no.
have fallen victim to that over the years? It sounds like this capacity crowd...
There's the cover.
Ja! Rope break! Rope break, Alter!
I gotta tell you, Cole.
Glück im Unglück. Glück im Unglück, Leute, Alter.
But
Oh!
I have no idea how this is gonna end up.
Scheiß die Wandern.
And I think it's that unpredictability that makes it so exciting.
No doubt, Cole. I've seen superstars get a huge advantage over their opponents and still lose the match because they got sloppy.
Oh,
Anything
könnte
can
aber jede
happen in
Aktion
WWE.
das Ende
An
bringen.
entire match can turn on one or two big moves.
Oh shit, der hat
That's
schon wieder
why
einen.
you can't take your eyes off the action for 1 second. You never
Aber Chris
know
Benoit
when
kommt schon.
something huge is gonna go down. These superstars are on top of their game, but only one of them is gonna have their hand raised.
Aber ich bin auch schon
at the
sehr
And
angeschlagen.
that's a real shame because, like you said, this has been a great match so far.
Well, what do you want, Cole? You want to say that everyone wins so nobody gets their feelings hurt?
I never said that. I'm just saying that in a great match like this, everyone involved deserves credit for it.
I've been looking forward to this match all night long, Cole.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most...
Oh,
They get the 3 count
Scheiße.
right here. There's the cover.
Alter,
Can he do it?
was bist du für ein Undertaker, Alter?
It's so great seeing these athletes compete here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure.
He's got him covered.
Wow, talk about coming close. That was almost free. Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Tim.
The ring is alive with the sound
So, wer wird es? Wer wird es? Chris Benoit wieder.
Almost as painful as Taz's singing. Oh my! I think someone's just been busted open.
Look at all that blood. These WWE fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight.
I think these fans came here to see superstars compete in a match, not beat each other to a bloody
So,
pulp.
Chris Benoit.
There's the pin.
Kann der Undertaker das verhindern? 1, 2, 3. Und man hat das Match gewonnen. Man kämpft gegen den Undertaker. Chris Benoit ist draußen. Unglaubliches Match hier. Nur die Frage ist, was kann man sich für Matcharten denn aussuchen? Es war hart an der Grenze. Man musste einen Tombstone Pipe Driver einstecken. Er hatte Glück, dass das Cover zu nah an den Seilen war. Eine Switching Music wurde gegen Chris Benoit schon verteilt. Dies konnte der Undertaker aber verhindern, das Cover. Beim zweiten wurde Chris Benoit mehr oder weniger ausgenockt. Der Undertaker konnte abgewehrt werden, konnte niedergeslammt werden oder wie auch immer man das sagt. So konnte man den Pin gegen Chris Benoit einfahren, der wie gesagt ausgenockt war. Okay, das ist das alte. So. Hoho. Iron Man. Match steht an. Ich bin gespannt, welche Zeitspanne. No Mercy. Iron Man Match. Der Undertaker gegen Shawn Michaels. Schauen wir mal, welche Zeit, weil wenn das 60 Minuten, 20 Minuten das geht. Also, 20 Minuten. Da ist alles möglich.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it kind of took me by surprise, Cole. That don't happen too often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you, Cole, like they say, anything can happen here in the WWE.
Vielleicht wäre ein anderes Match spektakulärer gewesen. First Blood oder wie auch immer. Aber Iron Man Matches mag ich auch. Da ist alles möglich. Da kann man sich auch zurückfighten oder auch nicht. Oh.
There's no guesswork involved, Cole. But if you're gonna be snippy, I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut.
Wow, if I knew it was that easy, I would have said that years ago.
Oh.
This could be it.
Nicht wirklich.
Well, it looks like they're slowing the pace down a little bit here. That might not be such a good move in my opinion.
Come on, you just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on them and wear them down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that can have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can cover what it's like to whiten your teeth. Deal?
Könnte das jetzt natürlich auch gegen mich sprechen, das Match. Wenn mich der Undertaker hier zerlegt.
Man, I almost feel bad for JR and King, Cole. When's the last time you think they saw a match this good?
I couldn't tell you, Taz. I don't know if they've ever had anything this good on Raw.
Me neither. Because I guess that just makes sense. I mean, after all, Smackdown is the #1 brand in all of sports entertainment.
And that's one of the few things we completely agree on, partner. It doesn't get any bigger or better than Smackdown. When you talk about a man who's done this business, you don't have to look any further than the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels is definitely a legend. He's been in this business for a very long time.
Das ist euch.
Extremely successful. But you know what? I'm not surprised that Michaels has stuck with Raw.
And that is just about the last place you want a ring rope.
Just about? I'll tell you what. If you could think of a worse one, I'd love to hear it. Man, I'm telling you, from my in-ring experience, trust me, you could cut this tension with a knife.
I don't think you need in-ring experience to feel the tenacity radiating off these superstars' hands. I don't think anything could be more obvious.
Spoken like a guy who's never been in there, Cole. Trust me, when it comes down to you or them, it's a whole different level of intensity.
I'll have to take your word for it, Taz. I honestly can't imagine a more electric atmosphere than the one in this arena.
Oh.
You know, there's no doubt that The Undertaker is one of the most impressive superstars ever to set foot in a WWE ring. But you know what, Cole? You're only as good.
Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You really got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired. There's the submission hold. I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
I couldn't agree more, Taz. Raw has some incredible superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Come on, Cole. I know you're just trying to be diplomatic.
Oh.
You can't seriously sit there and say that this...
He's got this crowd solidly behind him. And now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd,
Echt jetzt?
though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
Nice reversal. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle, Cole. An injured superstar's like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
You got that right, Cole.
Flying clothesline.
You can't let your opponent think they're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars
Schön gemacht.
easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get. Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole. He smells blood in the water, Cole. He's going straight for the submission.
And this could prove to be a decisive moment in this match.
Jetzt ist der Undertaker wieder am Drücker. Eindeutig. Oh. Oh.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
Das war dumm. Das war dumm.
What a way to do it. A tombstone power driver.
Ja, das war dumm.
He's the pin. Michaels is getting up there.
Somit hat der Undertaker
He sticks around too much longer.
den
He
ersten
used to be
Pinfall.
famous for has-been kid.
I don't think Shawn Michaels is ever going to be a has-been, Taz. He looks as good today as he ever did. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon.
You gotta be careful when you're going up there.
Here it is, Taz. He's building up a head of steam. His opponent have it.
I'll tell you
Dass
what,
der
if
nicht
he's a
durchgeht,
hole in
Alter.
that brain in his head, he'll get the heck out of there. The thing you gotta remember about The Undertaker is that 50% of his style, his offense, is about getting inside the head of his opponent. If you can keep your cool and keep, man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, Taz. And he's feeding off that energy right now. The adrenaline is pumping. The crowd is coming alive. This is what they came to see.
Hey Cole, you know what? Try to restrain yourself a little bit, okay? You're supposed
Jetzt
to
ist man
go
natürlich
with
unter
that boy
Zugzwang.
right down the middle. Hey, the ref's got a tough job. I mean, trying to keep these superstars on the up, that's hard.
Well, it's easier to get some superstars to play by the rules than others.
Hey, you know what, Cole? If you're gonna get on your high horse again and give us another lecture about playing fair, I swear to God, I'm gonna throw up.
Is it
Aber es
so
ist
wrong
noch
to
Zeit.
ask a superstar to play by the rules, Taz? That doesn't seem to be so unreasonable to me.
That's because you never competed in a match, Cole.
Alter,
If you did, you know that you gotta do whatever
das
it
ist
takes to
uncool,
win.
Alter.
And if that means bending the rules a bit, well then,
Alt.
that's just the way the cookie crumbles. You know, instead of
Geht das nochmal durch?
showing to the fans, maybe you should really keep your head to this match.
Come on, Taz. You're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
Nein.
I'll tell you, all the WWE superstars are legit tough guys.
Oh.
But these superstars are really raising the bar here tonight.
They sure are, Taz. We're seeing some great intensity here tonight.
And that's the name of the game, Cole, intensity. You gotta stay on your opponent until one of you can't go anymore.
I think these superstars are well aware of that, Taz. I think that's
Oh.
exactly what they've got in mind.
Man, even if you end up winning a match like this, you're gonna be feeling it for the next week.
Yes, but that's the case if you lose as well. And having to deal with emotional as well as physical pain.
He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in.
I've been locked in this hold before, and it hurts even worse.
So. Zeit für den Ausgleich vielleicht. Sweet. Gin. Music.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
Ja.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are seeing an incredible
So, wir haben Halbzeit.
display of
1:1 steht es.
here tonight.
What do you expect, Cole? He's a WWE superstar. Going up the turnbuckle.
Oh, das wollte ich nicht. Ah.
Down from the turnbuckle. Man, this match is so good, it's even worth sitting next to you to watch it, Cole.
Well, thanks a lot, Taz. You know, you're not always my #1 choice for a broadcast partner either.
You know what you should do, Girl Pants? You should team up with Jerry Lawler. It could be the king and queen on commentary.
Real funny, Taz. You know, that would almost be worth not having to work with a joker like you all the time.
Oh, come on.
So, das scheint ein probates Mittel gegen den Taker zu sein.
Not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
Oh.
I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary Dead Man, The Undertaker.
Yeah, but you can only stay on top of the mountain for so long. And the Dead Man's been there for a very, very long time.
That might be true, Taz, but I don't see anyone on the horizon who could dethrone the Phenom.
These WWE fans just can't get enough of these superstars.
Undertaker ist auch schon gezeichnet.
A WWE match isn't just about competition, it's also about entertaining the fans.
Okay, well, if that's the case, how come they got you as an announcer? I mean, that ain't exactly great entertainment, in my opinion.
You might be right, Taz. I think it would be extremely entertaining to listen to you try to call. He's got it covered.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd.
So, irgendwie ist dabei keine Gegenwehr.
That's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
So.
He's tuning up the
Kann man die Hinführung gehen?
That's guaranteed to take the fight right out of you.
I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're gonna get out. This guy might not have enough to kick out.
Ja.
I don't think this is just a match anymore, Cole. This is getting personal.
Well, what do you expect? They've been beating the hell out of
Jetzt
each
ist
other
irgendwie
all match.
wenig Gegenwehr.
On that, Cole.
I don't, he's bleeding all over the place. He's got a song he wants to play.
One single.
Geht das durch? Geht das durch? Ja! Jetzt hat man schon einen guten Polster für die letzten 7 Minuten. Und der Undertaker blutet. Oh shit.
That ain't necessarily the case, Cole. Just because it's called a finisher doesn't mean it always ends the match.
You sound like you're speaking from experience here, Taz.
Of course not. But if there's a dude with guts, these top rope moves are risky.
This superstar is all fired up. And there's the cover. Can he do it?
Oha, Alter.
I've been looking
Der hat gar nichts mehr entgegenzusetzen.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups.
Wow, schön gemacht.
And usually when you have that kind of hype, it's really tough to live up to the expectations. But these
Dass das so
superstars ain't having any trouble doing that.
eindeutig wird, hätte ich nicht gedacht jetzt.
That's an impressive thing in and of itself.
He ain't taking any chances with this submission.
So heiß umkämpft wie das war
How tight he's got it locked in.
I see that, Taz.
am Anfang, wo der Undertaker sogar in Führung gegangen ist.
Right here.
Oh shit.
This has been a real rocket bust of a match so far, Cole.
It has indeed. But I think this
Oh,
crowd would
Gegenwehr
like to
vom
see these
Undertaker,
superstars
das ist
pick
gut
up
so.
the pace a little bit.
Oh.
This is some classic old school wrestling here. Picking your spots and waiting for your opportunities.
Ja, man sieht, der Undertaker, der Blut
Man,
wird
I
stark.
can't tell you how impressed I am with what I've seen here tonight so far. This could
Oha.
be 3 right here. That was like 2.5, Cole.
Ja, warum nicht?
I don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they
Oh.
might not walk out the winner.
I'm sure they have it, Cole. That's the kind of attitude that gets you. Oh, jeez, look at this. Pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy.
Ein sehr probates Mittel, dieser Move hier.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
It's so great seeing these athletes compete.
And here's the cover.
Well, I think this one's pretty much a foregone conclusion. Not too tough to figure out who's going to win this one.
Oha.
And then music.
Jetzt wird schon eindeutig.
Looks like they might be taking this match. There's the cover.
Da wäre ein First Blood Match auch interessant gewesen.
You know, Cole, I asked you who you were pulling for in this match, but I think it's pretty obvious since the beginning who you're rooting for.
I never claimed to be completely objective, Taz. It's no secret.
Aber hier wird der Undertaker richtig zerlegt. Das habe ich auch nicht vermutet.
Show some sportsmanship in the ring.
You gotta understand, Cole. I know it ain't exactly kosher, but you're putting your body on the line in there. You gotta do whatever it takes to protect yourself. And wow, look at that submission. I ain't never seen it executed better.
Neither have I, partner, and this might be enough to get the tap out right here.
Ja, Undertaker ist sogar in Führung gegangen. Also das hätte ich mir jetzt nicht wirklich gedacht.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit, Cole. This is a great match, and the fans
Oh.
are way into it.
And that's what really matters.
Nein, das wird jetzt schon peinlich.
Chin music. Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good
Aber
thing, Cole.
das ist so Iron Man Match. Ich sage mal, ab dem Zeitpunkt, wo der Undertaker zum Bluten begonnen hat, da kam nur noch wenig Gegenwehr.
And that's a potentially
Oh.
dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Look, Cole, this ain't ballet. You gotta go in there every single match.
Ja, und er hat's
and you wanna
gezeichnet.
do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually stepped in between the ropes. I don't have. He's going up, and what goes up
Oh.
must come down. There's not a superstar in the locker room who can afford to ignore these fans, Cole.
You're right about that. Without the fans, we'd all be out of a job.
If you ever wondered just how much punishment a human body could take, I think you're going to get an answer tonight.
You might be right, Taz. It doesn't look like these superstars are going to go easy on each other.
That's not what they're getting paid for, Cole. And besides, they got two...
Oh, my! There's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If your opponent lets you lock that in,
Oh, den wollte ich ehrlich storen.
it's his #1 single. These superstars have been going hard all match.
They sure have.
Aber gut, dann
And
halt
that's where the
8:1.
superb conditioning. He can win his opponent right here. The pride in the hearts of these competitors might be the only thing that's keeping them going.
And pride's a powerful emotion. But when you just plain run out of gas, there's nothing in the world that can keep you going.
Well, it doesn't look like they're running on empty quite yet, but you never know when that could change.
Oh.
What an incredible match we've seen so far.
And it ain't over yet, Cole.
It sure isn't. I think these superstars could keep going for quite a while longer. These superstars
Weiter,
certainly
gehen
aren't going
Rückzug.
easy on each other tonight. They sure are giving the fans their money's worth.
No doubt, Cole. These WWE superstars put their...
I think someone's been taking flying lessons, Taz.
I gotta say, Cole, when I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think. But these superstars are blowing me away right here.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup. And I haven't been disappointed.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a broadcast partner.
So. Es ist angerichtet.
I don't believe it. He did it. He did it.
That was incredible. Benoit and Taker spent all this time feuding over who was the dominant superstar on Smackdown, and it wasn't neither of them. It was the man standing victoriously in the ring right there.
Well, one thing's for sure. He just made the entire Smackdown locker room sit up and take notice. And the Raw locker room as well. This is a superstar who's going places and fast. This is going to go down as a memorable No Mercy, to say the least.
So, die Season beginnen wir jetzt noch. 1 week later. Challenge for Title natürlich. Das hat man sich hier durch die Matches gegen Undertaker und Chris Benoit erarbeitet. Wie es weitergeht, werdet ihr das nächste Mal sehen. Ich bin der FunGamer. Das ist Smackdown für das Raw 2000.